All right, so Octave Online, so octave-online.net. All right, so this is compatible to this thing called MATLAB, which is Matrix Lab, and
Yeah.
it works really well with matrices. Do you know about this already?
I haven't seen this one, no.
All right, cool. So this is new. So let's, can you read me the first matrix across that you're multiplying, that you're working on?
Yeah. So it's the first row is -3, -9.
-9, yeah.
Second row is -10, -3.
Yeah.
Third row is -6, -3.
All right, so get this viewable. So the way to set up a matrix is the commas are actually optional. So if you're in a hurry, just a space would do. And for each time you create a new row, there's going to be a semicolon there.
Okay.
All right. So when you type something like this and you press enter, you can actually see the structure of your matrix.
Okay, cool.
So that's A. I'll call it matrix A. That's the other thing, is that it'd be nice to assign things. And you do programming and stuff, so
Yeah.
it keeps a variable list on the side here. So A is going to be a 3x2 matrix. What's the next matrix that you're multiplying?
The next one is -9.
-9, yeah.
-5.
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
-1.
-1.
And then the next row is -5, 7, 8, -10.
All right, so let's call that B, and B looks like it's a 2x4 matrix. Yeah. So the rules for matrix multiplication is that if you multiply one times the other, the number of columns in the first matrix has to match with the number of rows in the second matrix, right?
Yeah.
So they talked about that. So for example, if we try to multiply B times A, that's not going to work because B has 4 columns and A has 3 columns. They don't match. So I tried B times A in my thing, and then I got an error. But if I do A times B, I should get a 3x4 matrix. And this is going to be my new matrix.
All right.
So it's just a multiplication symbol when you're multiplying matrices. So it's kind of cool, and you can add.
Which is also kind of weird because we're always used to multiplication being the order doesn't matter.
Right. And so that's one of the big changes in matrix arithmetic, is that that's the big differences between that and just like real numbers. And
yeah. But it does make sense based on the rules of the matrix multiplication, because there does have to have that order to it.
Yeah.
Or the rules assigned to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I wanted to introduce you to this program, Octave Online, because this is something simple. The matrix multiplication. You guys will be doing eigenvalues. You guys are going to be doing determinants and stuff like that. And so when you start dealing with stuff like that, even row operations, it'd be nice to be able to check your work.
Yeah, definitely.
Our REF, let me see. Our REF is reduced row echelon form, and then the answer that you got last. So if we take this 7, -48, -99, 93, and then you do the row reduction. So the thing about this is that it does things numerically.
Yeah.
And so when you start hitting fractions, it's not going to keep the fraction forms anymore. It's just going to go to a floating number, a floating point type. So it has all these decimals at this point.
Yeah.
But it's still a quick way to check if you're doing your things correctly.
Yeah, I could estimate at least.
Yeah. All right.
All right, cool.
So you are working on, what did you say you were working on? Your multiplication.
Yeah.
Okay, so do a couple more of those, and then you can definitely use this to check your work, check your answer. Actually, just do one, and then because it's so tedious.
Yeah.
As long as you get the feel for it, then you're probably going to be okay. And then just keep going, pumping it through.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna let you go again, and unless you have any questions, do you have any other questions?
No,
for me?
I'm good right now.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna bounce out, and I'll come back again a little bit later to check
All
out.
right. Sounds good.
All right.